Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am Susa's mama. Again, thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about something very interesting, but before I go on, I would like to kind of give somewhat like a disclaimer. Yeah, kind of a disclaimer kind of thing. So as a professional, I'm a mental health counselor, and I work with families a lot. As a professional, you're trying to like improve your skills. So this is kind of my way of improving my skills. You know what they say, like when you teach what you know, you get better at it, right? So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to incorporate this into this channel as well, where I kind of teach what I know in order to better myself, to improve my own skills, to be able to serve my clients better. So here's my disclaimer. Whatever I'm going to share with you, it's not a diagnosis or some kind of a better way to do things. But again, this is just me sharing information with you, just so you're aware, and whatever you want to do with the information is up to you. I'm not your therapist. I am not diagnosing anybody. So again, this is just to help me build my skills. So I just thought I'd put that out there. And yeah, so let's get into what we have today. Today, I want to talk about parenting, the different styles of parenting. And but really, they're just four main types. They could be, few people coming up with different ideas, but there are actually four main types of parenting styles in psychology. And do you know that your parenting style kind of affects your children? Like, it influences your children either in a positive or negative way. So as I go through this list of four main ones that are in psychology, you could probably see, you may be able to relate to some of them, and kind of it will hit you and be like, oh, maybe this is why you are the way you are as an adult, so I'll leave you that for you to judge. So the four main types of parenting psychology, they are based on the work of Diana Baumrind, a developmental psychologist, and Stanford researchers Eleanor Maccoby and John Martin. So here are the four types of parenting styles in psychology. One is authoritarian. So authoritarian parent is that parent that that says my way or the highway. Like, they set rules. They're all about punishment. If the rules are broken, they have this high standard that the kids struggle to get to. It's because it's their way or the highway. The kids, the child's voice is not heard. You just only, that saying, like, be seen and not be heard. So yeah, something like that. So then the next one is authoritative. Authoritative will be that parent that creates positive relationship and enforces rules. This parent gives their children a voice. They allow their children to be assertive. They allow their children to speak up about situations, but also they still demand respect. These parents make rules, and they are consistent with kind of, if rules are broken, there are consequences. They are consistent with, they have a structure pretty much. Let me just summarize that whole thing. These parents has a structure. There's no like, they allow kids to express themselves, and they kind of get the kids' opinion on things as well. So the third one is permissive. Just going by the name, permissive parenting would be this parent that wants to be their children's friends. That parent, that mom that's like, hey, wants to hang out with the daughter, like go partying with the daughter, and kind of want to share the daughter's friends or the children's friends. These parents, they tend to have structure, but their structure is not very it's not very solid, if I may use that word. They set rules, but their rules, they're not kind of consistent with their rules. And even when those rules are broken, there are really no consequences per se. So the kids can pretty much like what you kind of call, like, I don't know if it's laid back or whatever you call that, but they're not so firm. They're not firm. They can easily bend their rules. Like, they just want to hang out with their friends. It's like, my daughter is my best friend, or my son is my best friend. I mean, I get the part where you say your kids are your friends, but also you want to kind of set that a child should kind of have that boundary, kind of know between being a friend and being a parent kind of thing. So, but for permissive parenting, it's more like more drawn towards, oh, my kid is my friend. You know, they're not very tight in their structure. And the last one, the number 4 one, is uninvolved parenting. Uninvolved parenting style. Uninvolved. That already explains everything. These parents, it's not like they don't care. They just are not involved. They don't ask their kids about how their school is, or want to check in to see what their kids are up to. This is this kind of parent that the kids could go out of the house, they won't even know where their kid is, you know, and the kid can come in as they please, do whatnot. But again, I also want to point out here though, it's not like they do it intentionally. I mean, some parents do it intentionally because they are so busy with work, or their career come first, or their social media life come first, so they kind of, you know, they leave their kids at the bottom. But there are some that are not intentional. It could be that the parents is sick, the parents are sick, or they have some mental struggles, so they don't know how to be involved in their children's lives. So I just wanted to clear that it's not like some parents do that on purpose. Some parents want to get uninvolved on purpose. It's just that life sometimes, or whatever they are going through at the time, can create that problem. So yeah, those are kind of the 4 parenting styles that are out there. And I'm sure when I was kind of listing all of them, you kind of, maybe you're thinking, oh, I mean, I can relate to all of them, because at some point, maybe as a parent, you've been authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, uninvolved. Yeah, even I can say that. I can say that myself as a parent. I've been all 4 at some point, but I've learned to be more like the authoritative, you know, because that is the goal. You want to be the authoritative, and I'll get to that more as we go ahead.